After we saw millions of plans get canceled last fall thanks to Obamacare, what we'll see now is millions of jobs disappearing. The Congressional Budget Office released a report last week estimating that the work disincentives in the Affordable Care Act will lead to the disappearance of the equivalent of 2.5 million full-time jobs over the next decade. That's not surprising when you realize that the middle class will face marginal tax rates that are effectively 5 to 20 points higher than they were before. The administration and its acolytes in media and academia have tried to put the following spin on this number. They believe that it's millions of people who are choosing to work less or leave the labor force, and that is good news because apparently they prefer to do something else. But that is only true if you believe that it is helpful that they are being paid not to work, and if you believe that that will not harm them at all in the long run. The underlying idea of this kind of magical thinking is that as a society we can harvest the resources of the productive parts of our economy forever. We can transfer them to the poor and even to the middle class without ever running out of stuff. The problem, of course, is that is not how things work. If you don't reward work, if you don't reward investment, work and investment will cease to exist. The same kind of reasoning underlies the new push for a higher minimum wage. The idea there is that vile capitalists will just surrender more of their rents to workers, and that in the end everyone will be made better off. The idea there is that if you make something more expensive, people will just continue to purchase as much of it as they used to. And that is, of course, not true. All in all, what these plans have in common is that in the long run they will make everyone worse off. And the people who suffer the most as a consequence are the most vulnerable among us.